Hello, I'm Andrew Sutcliffe. I work as a senior cloud engineer, mostly in the Azure space, helping teams design and operate secure and reliable cloud environments. My focus is on getting the foundations right, things like how environments are structured, who has access to what, and how we can keep things secure and repeatable rather than one-off builds. In this short video, I'll walk you through how I approach infrastructure, security, and automation in Azure, and how I can try to make the platform easier and safer for teams to work with. In terms of what I focus on in Azure, my role is mainly around platform and infrastructure side, rather than application development. I spent a lot of time shaping landing zones and environments, how subscriptions are structured, how access is controlled, and how we can separate sandbox, dev, test, and production so things stay safe, but still usable for teams. Day to day, this means working with core services like virtual machines, storage, web apps, and key vaults, and making sure things are set up in a way that's secure and resilient and easy to support. I'm also heavily involved in security and governance side, things like RBAC, policies, and Defender for Cloud, so the platform lines up with what security and audit expect. My background includes large Windows and Linux estates on the VMware side, so I'm very used to working with operations, networking, and security teams and translating their requirements into how Azure is actually built and configured. Security and governance are at the center of how I work in Azure. I've designed and enforced RBAC role models, subscription and management group strategies, and Azure policies to ensure least privilege access and consistent governance across environments. At Aegon, I led Azure governance and access initiatives aligning with federal and regulatory requirements. I implemented Defender for Cloud and Azure policy at scale, achieving 100% security compliance ahead of schedule in regulated environments. I'm very comfortable with partnering with security, networking, and audit stakeholders to translate their requirements into actual technical controls in Azure. I rely heavily on automation and infrastructure as code to keep environments consistent and manageable. I use tools like Azure Bicep, along with Azure Devops repos and pipelines to standardize deployments and enforce patterns across subscriptions and environments. I've automated key workflows such as subscription creation, management group assignment, resource group provisioning, and privileged account password rotation, which reduced operational risk and helped meet audit-driven credential policies. I've also built PowerShell automation for policy enforcement and subscription provisioning, so governance and security are built into the process instead of bolted on later. I've worked in large, mission-critical environments where reliability and scale really matter. One example is coordinating the migration of several thousand Azure virtual machines across subscriptions in a multi-team effort over several months. We completed the migration with zero downtime. In my earlier role, I helped monitor and support a large Windows and Linux server estate on VMware, resolving 70 to 300 incidents per day and fulfilling up to 70 service requests daily, all while maintaining SLA and keeping critical services online. I've also acted as a technical lead for multi-month projects, mentoring engineers and making sure changes are delivered safely in a production environment. Overall, my work centers on designing and running Azure platforms that are secure, well-structured, and straightforward to operate. I'm used to working at the point where infrastructure, security, and governance meet, and turning requirements into something concrete and maintainable for the environment. Thank you for watching, and I'd welcome the opportunity to bring the experience to your team.